Carl Weathers, a name that echoed strength, resilience, and charisma, was more than Apollo Creed. He was a trailblazer, a mentor, a commanding screen presence, and a man of unmatched dignity. On February 1st, 2024, Carl Weathers left this world peacefully. But behind that peaceful exit lay a final day rich with reflection, grace, and quiet goodbyes. It was a crisp Southern California morning. Carl, now 76, had developed a routine that reflected his disciplined roots as both an actor and former NFL player. Up before sunrise, he enjoyed a light breakfast, black coffee, a small bowl of fruit, and whole grain toast. He moved slower now, the years having added stiffness to his stride, but his mind remained sharp. He lived alone in a modest home in Sherman Oaks. Friends say he liked it that way. His life had been loud for decades. This house, filled with movie memorabilia, framed football photos, and art from his travels, was his sanctuary. That morning, Carl called his son, Jason, just after 9 a.m. The two were close. They spoke about an upcoming interview Carl had agreed to do about The Mandalorian, where he played Greef Karga. Around 2:30 p.m., Carl took a brief nap, something he rarely allowed himself in younger years. That afternoon, he had planned a quiet dinner with his longtime assistant, Malcolm Banks, who had also become one of his closest friends. Malcolm arrived around 4 p.m. with takeout from Carl's favorite soul food spot in Inglewood. Fried catfish, collard greens, and cornbread. They ate slowly, talked about old times. Carl brought up his days at San Diego State, coaching his son's Little League games, and the fan letters he still received weekly. Just before Malcolm left, Carl hugged him, a rare gesture. As twilight set in, Carl lit one of his favorite candles, sandalwood and amber, and sat back in his recliner once more. He turned on jazz, probably Coltrane or Miles Davis. Music always centered in. There was no pain, no emergency, just stillness. At some point in the evening, sometime between 9 p.m. and midnight, Carl Weathers passed away quietly in his sleep. A heart attack, doctors would later confirm. Quick, painless, dignified. Carl Weathers fought battles both on and off the screen. He left a legacy that punched through stereotypes, inspired generations, and reminded us all that greatness isn't about how loud your victories are, but how deeply your presence is felt.